What no one tells you about life after 70, until it's too late. Have you ever paused to wonder what life truly feels like after 70? Not the picture-perfect image of endless vacations or leisurely hobbies, but the subtle, often unspoken realities that quietly shape your everyday experience? These truths rarely get discussed until they arrive suddenly, sometimes catching us off guard. Today, let's explore what no one tells you about life after 70, so you can face this chapter not with fear, but with gentle wisdom and heartfelt preparation. Point 1. The shifting nature of independence. More than just doing things alone. Many of us treasure independence as a symbol of freedom. At 70, maintaining autonomy feels vital. But independence often changes shape. It's less about doing everything yourself and more about knowing when to accept support without losing dignity. Consider Joan's story. At 68, Joan was fiercely independent. She drove herself to grocery stores, managed her house, and took care of her finances. But gradually, she noticed that busy intersections and fast-moving traffic felt overwhelming. One afternoon, after a close call, Joan realized she needed help. At first, she resisted, worried about burdening others. But when she asked a neighbor for rides to appointments, a beautiful thing happened. A community of care grew around her. Joan discovered that asking for help didn't mean losing independence. It meant creating new connections that enriched her life. The lesson here is profound. Independence after 70 is less about doing everything alone and more about adapting gracefully, finding balance between self-reliance and interdependence. This shift takes courage and humility, but it's essential for maintaining quality of life. Point 2. Health is more than physical. The mind and spirit matter deeply. Physical health changes are expected as we age, aches, slower recovery, or chronic conditions. But what many don't anticipate is how much health encompasses mental and emotional well-being. Take Bill, a retired schoolteacher who at 72 found his memory slipping. He worried he was losing his mind. Isolated and anxious, Bill stopped attending social events. But his daughter encouraged him to join a local book club. Slowly, engaging in conversations, reading, and forming friendships helped sharpen his mind and uplift his spirit. Bill realized that mental stimulation and social connection were just as vital as any medication or exercise. This example shows us that health after 70 is a holistic journey, nurturing the brain with new challenges. Staying socially engaged and caring for emotional needs can transform how you experience aging. Simple habits, like daily puzzles, hobbies, or conversations, become powerful tools for a vibrant life. Point 3. Redefining purpose and identity. Retirement isn't the end, it's a new beginning. When you retire, many assume life slows down and passions fade. But often, 70 is a time of rediscovery. Miriam's story illustrates this beautifully. After retiring at 72, she initially felt adrift. No longer working, she questioned her value. Then, she began volunteering at a community garden. Gardening reconnected her with nature and people, sparking a new purpose she hadn't imagined. Miriam's identity evolved beyond her career. She became a mentor, a friend, and a guardian of green spaces. This shift shows that purpose doesn't disappear. It transforms. Whether through volunteering, creative projects, mentoring, or new hobbies, finding meaning in later years is not just possible, but vital for happiness and fulfillment. Point 4. Relationships become both richer and more complex. By 70, many of us have experienced loss of friends, spouses, or family members. At the same time, new relationships can deepen, such as with grandchildren or old friends. Navigating these emotional shifts is a delicate but essential part of aging. Jack, a widower at 75, struggled with loneliness. But over time, he found joy in spending weekends with his grandchildren, sharing stories and traditions. He also rekindled friendships with neighbors. While grief remained, gratitude for these moments grew stronger, understanding that relationships evolve, sometimes fading, sometimes blossoming, helps us cherish what we have now and remain open to new bonds. Emotional resilience is built through acceptance and connection. Point 5. Financial realities require honest, ongoing planning. Money talk is uncomfortable but unavoidable. Many people underestimate how expenses, especially medical costs, can rise after 70. Susan learned this the hard way. Unexpected health issues drained her savings faster than she expected. She wished she had planned for long-term care and sought financial advice earlier. What she learned was that financial health is an ongoing process, adjusting budgets, seeking support, and protecting resources to ensure security and peace of mind. If you haven't already, now is the time to review your finances carefully, consult experts, and consider insurance, wills, and living arrangements. Planning today helps prevent stress tomorrow. Point 6. Embracing technology is key to staying connected and engaged. Technology might seem daunting, but it can be a lifeline. Tom, 75, once felt overwhelmed by smartphones and computers. But with patience and help from his grandchildren, he learned to video chat, join online groups, and access virtual events. This opened doors to connection during times when in-person meetings weren't possible. Technology is not just about gadgets. It's about keeping your social, intellectual, and spiritual life vibrant. Don't shy away. Embrace learning at your own pace, and you'll find new opportunities for joy and belonging. Point 7. Acceptance and gratitude bring peace and grace. Perhaps the most profound truth after 70 is learning acceptance. Life brings changes, some welcome, some painful. Helen, who keeps a daily gratitude journal, finds that focusing on small blessings, a sunny morning, a phone call, a kind word, helps her face challenges with calm and hope. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's embracing life as it is, with grace and resilience. Gratitude fuels joy even in difficult moments, reminding us that every day holds something to cherish. So, what resonates most with you from these reflections? Are there truths you hadn't considered or challenges you're already facing? Please share your thoughts and stories in the comments. Your experiences can inspire and comfort others walking this path. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones. Because the journey after 70 deserves honesty, kindness, and support. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take gentle care of yourself. And remember, you are never alone on this beautiful journey.